on, you guys? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. I'm running a little behind here. Wow, I don't know what the healer's doing here. Hey, people know what they're doing with the barrels. Wow. Oh, wrong way. Hey, Jay, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. It's been a while. How's life?
Take out this ad.
What's it? What are they doing to our elemental? Hey, you! Those are our flying. Real monster?
Trying to focus on work and be with the family. Well, man, that's always a good thing. Hopefully work's going good. I think last time I talked to you, although I could be wrong on this, you were looking at some sort of promotion. But it's been a while, so it could be outdated information. Priest boost. Awesome, man. Congrats. Okay, come on, fellas, up here. There you go.
Yes, so close. Just a pinch of oops.
Oh, dude, Sword is worth it. The DLC is too. I'm gonna be streaming it again at some point. I've got to get my controllers working though. My controllers got washed. I took them on a trip with me, and they were inside the laundry in a suitcase, and a family member washed them accidentally, so I gotta get some new ones. I'm like halfway through the DLC, and it's really good. It's a really good investment. That's a good call.
Too bitter. Just a drop of honey and a cane of sugar and maybe some corn.
Yes, more corn. Come on, little guys, over here. Oh, they're doing pretty quick. Hey, nice. It's the quickest I've seen in a while.
No. Yes. No. Peppers.
these guys at? Come on. Ugh, God, these guys are so annoying. There we go, almost. Oh, settle down.
No! What is that thing? It doesn't matter. Nothing.
Dang, this isn't a good fight.
Not what I'm
I really like the one where you can just hop up and down continuously. I mean, I can still do that, though. I actually kind of have to do that. Man, I can't fall asleep. Wow, this guy doesn't want to die. There we go.
Can it be?
Level 85. Woo! Or wait.
Such high
Yeah, okay, 85. Cool.
Such heady aroma. It is the perfect.
Now, can I do time
The
walking?
name of Storm Stout will be sung once again
I can't do
throughout the hill.
Hour of Twilight.
This brewery was left in your care. What
What the
have you
hell
done?
is Hour of Twilight?
Again? Don't you?
That's new. Oh, that's the pre-patch heroics. Wow, I didn't know you could do that because that's before Kata. Dude. I think. It's cool. Hey, y'all, give me 1 minute here. Alright. Patience. Dude, this ought to be interesting. Is anybody queue for it though? Hour of Twilight Heroic. I don't think anybody's going to queue for this thing. This is a very, very small event. I think I'll just stick with Mist. Boom! And we get one right away. Hey, what's up, buddy?
How's it going?
Hmm?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Mine's well not opening.
We're on some Mist, trying to get to 87. I can do some time walking.
What?
You dare to disturb
You're tanking.
these waters?
Indeed.
You will.
Why does it show a healer and 3 DPS?
rise.
Good move. Well, 5 party members.
Oh, because I can't see yours. It's under the...
Oh, yeah, the banner? Yeah.
Yeah, under the banner. That's why. Oh, I gotta be up in 4 hours.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's
It's a
brutal.
problem. I'm not even tired. That's the problem. If I was tired, I'd be better now.
Wait, at least
Wide
he's
awake.
driving, right?
As far as I know. I'm good around here and around where I live. Like, I know all of the roads around here, but
Yeah.
I can't do like road trips.
Anxiety?
Terrible anxiety.
Yeah.
We were driving back from because usually every year we go down to Ocean Isle in North Carolina,
Right.
and we went down last year. 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I think it was. We didn't go last year because she had just started a new job and everything, and she didn't have time. But we went and stayed there for a week, and then on the way back, maybe it was last year. I'm trying to think of the last time we went. I don't know. My son wasn't even 1 yet, so it was probably 2 years ago. Because he's going to be 2 in November. But on the way back, we were coming through by
What?
Manassas and all of like the big major cities in.
Dude,
What is that guy doing?
I don't know. He bugged. What? I've never seen that.
Well, that's good news for you.
I guess. Wow. That was.
No, we were coming back through there, through like where Arlington and Manassas and everything is. And there's a rest stop right at Manassas. And we stopped because the kids had to get changed and everything. This was before my daughter was potty trained. We had to change the kids and everything like that. So we got out and while she was in the bathroom and I was with the kids. She took one of them. I was with my son. She took my daughter to the bathroom to change her. While she was in there, I pulled up my phone and I looked at the map to see like how far we had to go to get home.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm looking up the road a little bit, I see this big like red line going right across the area that we had to go. And I was like, honey, could you drive for a little while?
Huh.
She was like, yeah, I figured you wanted me to anyway. Because I mean, when we left North Carolina, I had driven from North Carolina all the way up 17 to, I think it's 40 or maybe 70, all the way out west 70, got on 90, and then I drove all the way up 90 to Virginia. So I mean, I had been driving for like 7 hours.
Right.
He was like, I figured you wanted to drive anyway, or you wanted me to drive anyway. I was like, yeah, I do. And then we hit it, and it's 6 lanes, bumper to bumper traffic.
Holy cow.
And I was like, it's a good thing you're driving, because we'd be dead right now if I was.
That happened, this was years ago, but coming down from Georgia to Texas, moving down here. You're on the highway. We ended up, somebody had a wreck or something, like a 4 or 5 car pileup. It took them nearly 12 hours to get the highway clear. I mean, we were stuck there, just like you said, bumper to bumper, but this is a 2-lane highway.
Oof.
Because from what I remember, the local authorities weren't equipped to handle that kind of wreck, so they had to call in fire trucks and all that.
That's the one thing that I will say about North Carolina. The traffic, like we have PennDOT up here. I think it's like NCDOT down there, but it's their traffic control is absolutely amazing. We were following this truck that it looked like it had like an engine sitting in the back of it, that it was transporting or something, but it wasn't strapped down well enough, and the thing fell out in the middle of the road.
Damn.
And we were stuck there for probably like 5 minutes. And as we're there, you can see the trucks going up along the right-hand side. There were like 4 of them. They had it barricaded off. They had flaggers there to get people around it. And we were on our way in like 10 minutes. Where up here, if that had happened, we would have been there for 3 hours.
Yeah, I bet.
But people in PA just, like, you'll hit a traffic jam for no good reason at all.
Like rubbernecking kind of thing?
Yeah, but there's nothing to rubberneck about. So I sat in a traffic jam for like 45 minutes one time, and I'm driving, I'm like waiting to find where the problem is, and then all of a sudden traffic just opened up again. And I was like, why were we slowed down on it? But that was on my way to Dorney Park. When I was still doing Dorney Park. I don't know what I want to do in this game. I'll find something to do, but
What, Warcraft?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could hop on this character,
Well,
run some dungeons with you when you finish that one.
cool with me. I'm hoping I'm in time walking by then. I don't know. Well, probably not right away, but soon.
I think you're doing 90.
I think it's 87 and up.
Oh.
I think. Could be wrong.
I don't know. I was running with you guys that one night while you were streaming, so I didn't, because we had Chalora's Pally in there with us, so it was. Do you want to keep tanking?
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, sweet.
That's what I'm good at. I'm a decent healer, but I'm better tank, I think.
Because I will switch out and do DPS.
How long y'all gonna be gone? Just for the weekend or for the week?
we're leaving tomorrow at 4 a.m. So we're probably gonna get there because we're meeting at her friend's house. There's like 9 of us going. Her coworkers.
Cool.
And we're meeting at their house at like 5. So it's gonna take us like, it's like a 5-hour trip, I think. So we'll probably get down there like 10 o'clock. And then we have until 3 to check in. Check in at 3. We're there tomorrow, Wednesday, and then Thursday we have to check out at 10 a.m.
Cool. Yeah, so you're going for the week. Awesome.
Yeah, so we'll be back. Like we'll be back Thursday night. So I'll be on Thursday night for certain.
I'm hoping around the holidays, whatever happens, I'll be able to go down to Margaritaville again. Because it's only like an hour and a half drive from here. Yeah, dude, it's a great casino. I'm not much of a gambler. I like to get away. And
I don't blame you.
they got especially after the drama this week. Yeesh. This whole year has been crazy. But
So ever since this virus came,
yeah. Been a
So
good day for that though. I got cleared. Haha.
that is a good thing. I'm really happy. I was real happy about that when I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw a thing the other day. I'm not gonna say it. It's not appropriate for a stream right now. So
All
when you're not streaming, I'll tell you.
right.
But it was pretty funny to me. I enjoyed it. I did see something the other day too that is probably more appropriate for the stream than that you might get a kick out of.
Come on, dragon over here. There you go.
Because there's a line between where it's like funny and it's a joke,
Uh-huh.
and then a different line where it becomes like not racism, but
It pushes boundaries.
yes.
I got you.
Yeah, because you play Dungeons and Dragons, you'll appreciate this. Bard, out of nowhere, I rolled a nat 20 for seducing the dragon. Dungeon Master sighs. The dragon becomes interested in you enough not to kill you immediately. Bard, I rolled another nat 20. Gonna tap that soon. DM, I didn't even. Alright, the dragon takes you to its lair for immediate copulation. Upon arrival, due to obvious incompatibility in anatomy, the dragon polymorphs into a human form. Bard, nice, what does she look like? Dungeon Master, exactly like you. Wait, what? I'm saying you can go yourself.
Hey, witch! Thank you for the bits. Good to see you. That's hilarious. You know, for a while, I actually wanted to. Why is this guy not? Oh, there it is. For a while, I actually wanted to do some D&D streams, and I set up a channel for it and everything, but just never got around to it.
I've never done that. The guys at work did a different one, and I forget the name of it now. It's like a different role-playing game. It's one of the bigger ones, but it's not D&D.
There's a
I want to
couple
say it
of them.
starts with an R.
R. Oh! Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It's like a D&D
It's like D&D and
module.
space almost, I want to say.
Oh, what's it called? I remember people mentioning it back in the day.
Not Starfinder.
Not Pathfinder.
Hold on. D&D like game.
Oh, somebody's dead. Woo! 86. Hey, witch, how's the family?
What would you call a game like that? Is it a not necessarily a board game? I guess
No,
like
it's a tabletop game.
tabletop. That's what it is. Let's see.
Man, I'm looking forward to next week though. I'm off for 4 days. Gonna be out of town 4 days. Oh, speaking of which, you guys, there will not be a stream on Tuesday night. I keep meaning to do a video and an update on that, but I always keep forgetting with everything going on. So we will not be doing Halo on Tuesday. We're gonna be out of town with a very special friend who is actually pretty awesome, and said that if we got more serious, that she would play World of Warcraft with me. Ha!
All right.
Right?
I don't remember the name of it. I feel like it started with an R, but I don't.
Doing good, doing good. We just finished the 20-hour stream this week, or this weekend. We raised what's up top there, but I'm going to keep it going for a few months and try to hit that 500 goal. Other than that, got cleared for COVID. Dealing with some family drama, but other than that, usual. It's a tabletop game. See, I'm gonna have to look it up too. It's actually an older game. I know it because they used to talk about it back when I used to play Magic the Gathering.
What I can probably do if it's still in there.
I'm pretty sure it's Pathfinder.
RP.
Because there's Pathfinder, 13th Age, Yarn Master, Legend of the Five Rings, 7th Sea, The Dark Eye, Bulldog, whatever the hell that is. GURPS. What?
It's gonna burn my ass. I don't remember the name of it. Right about that. Super worried about it, but it's
Shadowrun. Oh, I'm getting video games now.
tabletop games.
Dude, I need to replay the Baldur's Gate series. That is Zob. He is actually a guildie of mine and a really good buddy.
Who's asking?
That's Witch. That is the wife of another fellow streamer, and she's actually done some streaming herself. Who is his name is Bulldog. He's a trucker, really cool guy. She's Witch. They've got Witch. How many kids do y'all have? 4? You got 3 or 4 kids, and really, really awesome folks. They've been a part of the community for more than a few years now.
Nice.
Yeah. They actually are responsible for kind of donating, in a way, the first Elgato device that I had that I was able to capture Pokemon and all that on. So, and which, by the way, which I still have and I still use. So I can never thank you guys enough for that. All right.
Here's a question for you that you might have the answer to.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna keep looking for that game. That I don't know the name of it anymore. I gotta switch my spec too. Hold up.
All right. 3 kids. That's right. Because your oldest is like. Wait, I know this. This two looks just like Bulldog almost. Yeah, I want to say 17, 18.
Mouse Guard. Goblin Quest, Mouse Guard, Dread, Icarus, The Warren. Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. What it was. Anyway, here's a question that you might know the answer to.
Mm-hmm.
I have the SNES Mini.
Yes.
I want to stream Final Fantasy II from it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use a capture card for that?
Yep, as long as it's got HDMI on it.
I think it does.
If it
So I just
doesn't,
need to get.
you can get a converter. It's fairly inexpensive.
So all I gotta do.
I called it.
It's basically HDMI to USB, and then I just plug the USB in my computer, right?
It depends on which one you get. The cheapest Elgato device, which is what I'd recommend, I think it's like $79 to $99. The HDMI hooks into the device, and then it feeds into USB 3.0, which would be your best bet. If you use 2.0, you'll notice some frame rate issues, but it's not too bad. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
best way to do it.
Because I want to do it right. I don't want to like download an emulator and do it that way.
Mm-hmm. No, I know what you
I mean,
mean.
I could probably get away with it, but I don't want to be that guy.
I've had a lot of bad luck with emulation. It's the
Holy power is
it's the main reason why I do Xenosaga via capture card, because I can't play it via emulation. I can never get it to work.
Vengeance. 1 second.
Oh, you're good.
I'm just picking my new what's it called?
Puppies. Look at their little puppies.
Treasure and Power 203 Holy Zeal causing extra checks to cut through. Yeah, I don't think I want Zeal. I think I want that one.
Yeah, you better not be getting sick.
Me?
Yeah.
I felt like crap the past 3 days.
Going around.
I don't think it's that though, because I've been checking every day. I don't have a fever.
I'm pretty sure I got you sick. I mean, because germs travel over the internet, so.
Possible. I mean, you can convince people just about anything these days if you're really.
Sympathy sickness. Yeah, Zelda. I need to play Zelda, man. I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet. I've had people requesting it. I can't do anything with the Switch until I get new controllers, so, hoping I can do that soon. I'm actually really hoping we get a stimulus. Because
it would be nice.
Finances are starting to catch up with me. I mean, I'm alright. I'm not in need of anything, but it's bills, man. It's the suckiest part of being an adult. Yeah, exactly.
They were talking about it. I just don't know.
Well, they're just now back in session, so. Because, they have to have 2 weeks off.
Human body is incredible. Right now, if I so desired, I could do 15% of a backflip and wreck my S word right here on the sidewalk. Alright, this is gonna be. And these are actually worth taking at this point now.
Someone change it to a dog. You're a dog right now, by the way.
I am?
Yeah. Actually, the whole party is. They're a bunch of corgis.
Doing big pulls here, or are we doing?
Yeah, might as well push the healer a little bit. Which says to use Vapor Rub on your feet with socks overnight.
Vapor Rub. I used to do it with. I would get a bobby pin, put it on my neck, and wrap a sock around my neck.
Dude, never heard of that.
That was what my mom always did. She used to get a sock and wrap it around my neck, put a bobby pin in, and then put Vicks Vapor Rub underneath it.
That's really cool.
I always felt better in the morning. We'll say that.
I think it's because they never told us that vapor rub actually has heroin in it. Explains a lot.
It's like it's all old school stuff from my mom though, because she grew up on a farm. We all grew up on a farm, so like she uses like salve that they used to use on like cow's udders to draw infection out of kids out of our wounds when we were little.
Wow.
So there's all kinds of weird. I will say this too. I've never found anything better to draw infection out.
Okay, I don't know what this druid's doing.
He running fast.
Gate! I'm gonna bring this whole wall down. I actually used to love vapor rub, man. That's one of the best childhood memories. It sucked being sick, but I don't know what it was. I think it was just my mom taking care of me, you know? Because I'm a total mama's boy.
I am too.
Always have been, always will be.
I'll tell you what. If it was my mom that had passed away instead of my dad, I'd be lost.
Oh, it's going to be the same when it happens to me. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be about 45 or 50 at minimum before that happens. But, you know, knock on wood.
I kind of feel like I got robbed with my dad because my dad was only. No, it's his own fault. Just like it'll be my own fault when I croak. But he was 62.
Oh,
So
really?
I was 24 when he passed away.
Oh, dang.
But he'd been a smoker his entire life.
Look at all the corgis. They're
You got
lined up
mobs back
firing
here.
arrows.
You got bad guys back here.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I was looking at the puppies.
No, he used to, because we lived in like the Scranton area,
Yeah.
and he used to work in Matamoros, which is like right out on the border of Jersey. So it was like a 2-hour drive to work for him.
Matamoros. Why does that sound familiar?
I think part of it's in Jersey and part of it's in PA. There might be
Is it
another
a
one, too.
factory?
Matamoros. There's a lot of factories in Matamoros.
Oh, it's a town. Okay, all right, gotcha.
Yeah, it's a town.
Gotcha.
No, but
I do too, which.
he used to drive out there every day for work, and every morning he would take 3 packs of cigarettes just for the ride. So in 2 hours he was smoking 60 cigarettes.
Yo.
Which I can only assume means that he was like just lighting one right after the other.
Chain smoker, yeah. I had an aunt I have an aunt like that, and I couldn't stay at her place. I couldn't do it. We went there a few times, but she chain smoked inside the house. Dude, yeah, it like the ceiling was literally tar black. I couldn't do it.
You're doing more damage than I am. I'm gonna go prot so that I can keep upping damage here. Don't you pull that lever. No, he wasn't. It wasn't long. I think they ended up saying it was like acute respiratory failure, but even if he had come out of the hospital, because he went to the dentist to get his teeth fixed, and they found a mass in his mouth, and had said something about you need to go to the emergency room and get it looked at, and he absolutely refused to do it. And so it got to the point where he couldn't eat, he couldn't drink, he couldn't do anything because he was just like, he was a wreck. And come back here. I want to smack you one more time.
Why won't you let me hit you?
Oh, that hurts. It got to the point, because I was like his golden child. I could do no wrong. Got to the point where my mom sent me a message and she was like, you need to come up here and get him in the car and take him to the hospital because you're the only one he's gonna listen to. So I went up and I sat out on the back deck with him at my mom's house, and I'm sitting there. Now he couldn't eat, he couldn't do anything. He was still smoking a cigarette though. But he wasn't really smoking a cigarette. He would light it, wait for it to burn out, like just sitting there,
Habit.
and then would light it again and just waited for it to burn out. So he wasn't really smoking. He was just like burning a cigarette basically.
Mm.
So I told him, I was like, you need to go to the hospital. Mom wants you to go to the hospital. We all want you to go to the hospital to get checked out. And he kind of fought me on it. So I just picked him up and carried him to the car because my dad was 150 pounds soaking wet. And I was like 325 at the time. That's actually an upgrade for me. So I'm going to put those on because I don't get heirloom gear anymore anyway. So I don't get bonuses from heirlooms anyway.
Couple months, it'll be useless anyway.
Yeah, I know. So we got him to the hospital, and they did a biopsy, but they put him under to do a biopsy on the thing in his mouth because it was like toward the back of his mouth. So they put him on a ventilator, and when they took the ventilator out, his lung collapsed, and from that point he was just on the ventilator because the ventilator was giving him like oxygen. It was like, oh, this is good. And then when they pulled it out, it was like, oh, this is just smoke again now. But they did the biopsy, and even if the ventilator had come out and he was okay, he wasn't gonna last much longer anyway, because when the biopsy came back, it was a cancerous tumor in his mouth.
Yeesh. Yeah,
So-
my dad's going through some trials too. He had a heart attack a couple months back. They found close to 70% blockage in all of his arteries.
Holy moly!
Yeah, he had to have double bypass. He was gonna have quad bypass, but some of it was too far gone. They couldn't repair it. So, and then
Why
after
is he
that,
attacking me? Stop attacking me!
I don't know. And aggro, come here. What the hell? There we go. Anyway, he had that done. He's still recovering, and then he had to have surgery on his eyes for because of diabetes, basically. They were trying to repair something, but now both of his retinas are wearing away. So he's basically at this point going blind. They're going to try to fix it, but it's a long shot. Yeah. He was a heavy drinker though too. Actually, most of my family is. Alcoholism runs rampant. I've gotten pretty lucky with that. I drink off and on, but
I got like the real short end of the stick, and my kids are in even more trouble because my dad was an alcoholic too. Like it was nothing for him to drink a case of beer a night. And then my older brother was an alcoholic. Took 3 DUIs to make him realize what was going on before he started to like actually get help. And then what else do I have to do? Oh, like the signal fire. That one's already done. So it's just Rygon.
I'll share something. I really haven't said anything on social media or in videos. I've been very vague about it, but one of the heaviest things I've been dealing with lately is my sister. She I won't give any names. Oh, hey, I needed that. But she got arrested a couple months back for some pretty serious charges. Alcohol was related, but there was also other things. She's going to trial here in a few months. And then last week, while she was out on bond, I was staying with my parents. She got arrested again. My sister's ex-military. Had her struggles with a lot of stuff, and but it's pretty much it's tearing my family apart, man. My immediate family. And as her older brother, her and I went through a lot as a kid, and she was a witness to the childhood abuse I went through. She was also one of the targets from that abuser, and I protected her a couple of times. So it's been really hard on me as the older brother to see her go through this, see her suffer, to see her make these choices, and trying to figure out if there's a mental disorder at play here, or if it's something else, you know. And it's not easy when family members go through that at all.
It's not.
And I guess I share that because I don't know. I've talked to my counselor about it. I'm still in counseling since my the dark episode a few years ago at the end of my marriage, and but I don't know. You know, it helps to talk about it.
I am a firm believer that everybody should be in counseling at some point.
Yeah, I agree.
Just it's just a healthy thing to do.
It is. You're basically. I mean, you need a non-biased friend. You know, somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
A lot of people would see counseling as a weakness. They would see getting physical help as a weakness. But let me tell you something, man. If it wasn't for some counselors, and if you find the right counselor, it's one of the best investments you can ever make. We really got to get this weak spot down.
That's what I'm trying to do, but I go to jump up, and then I don't know if the healer's jumping up or who's jumping up
You
there.
should be able to get up there now.
Yeah, I'm
You
up
just
there
knocked
now.
me off. Okay. I think I also share that too because I know some of the community. I know some of you guys are watching right now, and you've seen me make some videos about stuff going on in my life, in my personal life, that's really been affecting me, and that's just some insight as to what one of the biggest things that's happening is. So I don't know if I'll ever talk about it again, but there's that. That just because I really I don't want to mention any names. I don't give any details about what happened, but that's just some general info and what's really been affecting me, you know. So it's somebody close to me. It's somebody that I grew up with, that I protected, and it's been one of the heaviest damn things to see somebody that gave their time and dedication for our country, and
Go
somebody
through that.
serious from my childhood. Yeah, go through that. I mean, I can't imagine what my mom and dad are feeling with all of this, you know. I mean, that's me as an older brother. You know, I didn't give birth to her. I didn't work long hours to keep food on the table. I did what I could to protect her, but in my regard as an older brother, it's secondary compared to what my parents must be feeling. You know.
Yeah. Well, your parents are always going to feel it harder than just about anybody else.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, there's that.
Because I'll never forget the night my brother got a second DUI because my mom had just given him her old car because his broke down, and she was coming home from work, and she was driving up the highway, and
Ooh.
saw the car pulled over with a cop behind it, and he was out of it, and she thought that it was him. And by the time she got home, she had already gotten the phone call from the police officers saying that they were like booking him and taking him to the station. And never forget it. She walked in the house and she just dropped to the floor and just lost it. And I don't know if it was because she just couldn't like handle
I know
it at that particular time. But
it's the same exact way my mother reacted when I got a call about my sister that few months back in her first being locked up for what. Well, again, it was alcohol and everything, but she couldn't handle it. I mean, she called me. It was like 2:30 in the morning. She's like, "I need you to get up here. I need some strength. I need somebody. I can't, you know." And when you're a mama's boy, dude, that I mean, anybody that loves her mama, that's gonna hit home.
you're there.
Yeah, there wasn't anything stopping me. All right, where am I at here? 86.
86. I just hit 91.
Oh, nice.
So I'm to 91.
Which I have
I'm
early.
gonna-
You have early stage glaucoma. You know, I think that's actually what my dad's dealing with, glaucoma, because his retinas are, and again, I think it's the diabetes though, but
Is
his
this the same dungeon?
no, this is yeah.
Oh, okay, I can deal with this one. This is probably gonna be my last one. That's the only reason I say that.
Okay.
Just because I gotta try to fall asleep if I'm gonna be getting up in the.
Oh, I get it.
Should I be the hunter? Should I be the hunter in this group?
Uh.
Pull him out of the thing. You don't do as much damage in there. I couldn't believe it when he said that. I was like, is he for real right now? Busting the tanks chops? That's not a fun thing to do. You're gonna regret it when you do it.
Wow, those went down fast.
Yes, they did. This mage does a whole ton of damage too.
You gotta be careful with this healer. This man is going down fast.
What is he? He's a monk. He's probably DPSing too. Oh, no, he's not. We are burning through these things, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, if I was on Callisto, these would be a whole lot bigger pools.
How far up do you have to go? Okay.
This should be the last group. Oh, wait. No, we don't have. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we can go down in here now.
He just talked, yeah. Didn't see that. I've got my sound audio off except for the music, so I've just been chilling with the music most of the day. I haven't even had the sound on. I need to try to appreciate music
What?
in games more.
That was the fastest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Right?
The mage just did 7k damage. What level is this mage?
Hey, Goku, how you doing, buddy?
86. I need to play mage right now.
Uh,
That needs to happen.
what is he, Arcane?
He's got to be arcane. Yeah, arcane explosion, arcane barrage. Yeah, I'm gonna need to level my mage. It's gonna have to happen. It's gonna be midnight soon, so if I go to bed now, I'm probably push it to 3:30 before I really gotta be up. Because I showered tonight, so I ain't gotta shower in the morning. Basically, just gotta load the car and get dressed. It's not like my son doesn't wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning anyway, so. I love him to death.
Do y'all get to get out of town very often?
No. Especially now without the kids. We haven't been out of town without the kids since we've been married.
Wow, really?
And we've been married and it'll be 4 years? 4 years this October. We never went on a honeymoon. We just didn't have the money, and then we didn't have the time.
Yeah.
So it'll be good to get out of the. I mean, as much as my kids drive me crazy, I'm gonna miss them. Kind of wish I could take them with me, but
Somebody babysitting?
yeah, my mom is coming at 4:30 tomorrow morning. She's gonna watch them until probably like 7. My sister's coming over at noon to help her. And then my sister's gonna stay here tomorrow night with them. And then the next day, my wife's mom is coming to take over, and she's gonna stay here Wednesday night with them. So from noon on Wednesday until Thursday, whenever we get home, which will probably be like 4 o'clock, I would guess.
All right, mates, come on, nuke the air support.
Hey, no, I'm helping. Helping nuke 'em.
Done at 55.
I'm not helping.
You're elemental right now?
No, I am retribution.
Oh, you're on your paladin. I didn't even notice that. Wow. Oh, crud.
Oh, that's no good.
You know, I'm probably going to change this paladin into a dwarf when I get the heritage armor done. Probably into a dark iron.
This one's just a regular dwarf.
I just love dwarves on melee. They get some cool looking animations.
You have a little spinny spin.
Yeah, it's bad this isn't heroic.
Everyone,
Be an achievement.
send everything.
Are we hitting the gong?
I don't even know what gong it is.
Gong in the back there?
I have not.
You can click it every so often to speed it up.
I did not realize that. No, I don't think it's I don't even think I'm sick. I think it's really just that I smoke too much.
Mm.
Because that's what I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think it's just smoker's cough. Could be wrong.
Let's do this. I'm gonna keep an eye on this thing. Keep hitting it.
They're making us look like fools.
You've merely called the weak.
This guy's twisted.
Demented.
Oh, I still gotta fold my laundry tonight. Lucy. Hey. Wake up. Dog's having a nightmare next to me. Poor thing.
Come on, boy.
We named her Lucy so that we could nickname her Lucifer.
Nice.
She did not disappoint.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out of there, Hughes. Get over here, dude. Come on. Oh, he did.
He real did. That's not what I want. Here I come on my rusted proto drake. I don't have the Ironbound one though. I'm pretty sad about that.
Dude, I totally forgot about these prisoners.
I did too.
Deflee the house today. Well, like all your pets get fleas? Oh wait, bulldog. You didn't have Phoenix over, did you? You want to talk about fleas? More like Fleenix. Kidding. He's another YouTuber buddy of mine. He's actually how I met Bulldog and Witch. Buddy of mine, hang out with every so often. He's one of those crazy success stories because he was streaming Farming Simulator for a few years. He still does, but lightning in a bottle. This dude built within 2 or 3 months from about, oh god, I think I was like his 50th subscriber on YouTube, and he jumped in a matter of months up to about, I think he's at like 47K now.
Jesus.
Right? All because of one game. Downside is, now he's stuck on Farming Simulator. It's the downside of being a dedicated content creator to one game. If you get tired of it, your community ain't gonna let you forget it.
Your job.
Yep. Which is why I like being a variety streamer and a hobby streamer. So. Now, don't get me wrong. Farm Sim's a good game, but it's not something you want to be stuck to.
I typically have just done WoW and League, but I'm really trying to stray as far away from League as I can these days, just because it's so bad.
Oh yeah, I totally get it. 6 cats. Dang. He does FM. Yeah, that's right. He still does it on Saturdays. Trucking videos.
But I do want to pick up a capture card at some point so that I can do Final Fantasy.
Which? Oh, yeah, 2, right?
Yeah, 2. Probably start with 2, and then I'll probably do 3. And if it's like cross compatible, I have the NES here too, so I can play. I could do the original Final Fantasy. I could do Super Mario RPG. I could do. There's a lot of games on there.
I really want to do Super Mario RPG at some point.
And then
it would be one of those passion streams though, because it would bring in some views, but it's just like Xenosaga. I'm only streaming it because I want to share it. Yeah, exactly. For those that'll watch it, but other than that, it's mainly just for me. That's what I try to tell people too, especially after doing this for going on 12 years almost. Is that you know, do what you love, man. If you don't do what you love, you're gonna burn out.
Yeah, you gotta find something that you enjoy. Otherwise, you're never gonna
don't wear a fucking mask because people will notice it. You know, people aren't stupid. They may be highly volatile and very fervor, but the really
Oh,
good
come on.
communities, the really
Come on, now you're telling me the opposite of what everybody's been telling me to do.
It depends. I mean, look, if you're in it for the numbers, if you're in it to get people to watch it and really build, um, you know, go for the games that
No,
really draw in the crowds.
no, I just meant you said don't wear a mask.
Oh, gotcha.
Everybody's been
I
telling me
meant,
to wear a mask,
I meant
and now you're telling me
metaphorically.
not to.
I meant metaphorically. You know, be yourself. Play the games you love. Don't just put on a face and smile and enjoy it.
I really I enjoy WoW quite a bit. That's why I stream mostly WoW now, if I'm streaming at all.
Hmm.
But they're like the old school RPGs, like Final Fantasy games and everything like that. Those I really thoroughly enjoy those games. Like they're not, but I'm probably not gonna get anybody in there to watch those.
I'll definitely watch.
I've always loved the Final Fantasy, the whole series. But
I would.
probably 2, 3, and 7 are my favorite games.
You know, I never got to beat 3. Played
3
it?
was with Terra and Locke, and was
Right.
it Terra?
Yeah, it was
I
Terra.
think it was Terra.
The princess?
Terra and Locke and Sabin and Cyan and Cecil. Nope, not Cecil. Cecil's in 2. What was his name? Edward, I think.
This guy was like the... No, that was 6. I'm thinking of the dude that looks like a jester.
Kefka.
Kefka, that's it. Yeah, that was 6.
He's same thing though. 6 I think was re-released as part of Anthology, but 6 is actually 3. 3 was
Oh,
on
right.
SNES, and then 6 they released as part of Anthology on PlayStation.
Gotcha.
I don't know which one it is. There's one that was never released in, and I think they just recently released it on one system. I don't know what it is, but there was one that was you could never get it for the longest time. It was only available in China
Might have been 4.
or Japan. I think it might have been 4.
You don't hear a whole lot about 4, you know. 4 or 5. It had to be one of those.
Well, 5 came in Anthology. It was 5 and 6, so that one was
Ugh, still tugs at my heart.
in there. I never played 5, I don't think.
It tugs at my heart, man. I had a full collection of every PlayStation Final Fantasy, including Anthology, you know, Tactics, all kinds of stuff, but I ended up having to sell it at one point to pay half my rent. That sucked. I mean, I got $200 out of it, but still.
My my brother, and I don't even know how much it's worth at this point. It may be worth nothing. Has a original Final Fantasy for the NES
Mm-hmm.
that has never been opened.
Yep, same here. I will never part with it.
You'd be crazy too if you weren't getting like $8 or $9 million for it. I think. That's just me though. That's my opinion.
It's still got the map, the instructions, everything's still in it, including the adverts, and it's sealed. And somebody will be lucky if I will it to them.
Things going to the grave with you.
Probably. I'm not joking either. I want to be buried with it, actually. You just put that in my head.
Just do me a solid and let me know what graveyard they bury you in.
Where's the plot at? I don't know. Maybe I'll be cremated with it.
Now you're just doing a disservice here. Can't even let people rob the grave for it.
Yeah.
There is another game actually on PlayStation that I'm sure you I don't know if you ever played it, but I'm sure you've heard of it. Did we get all 12 things?
I
No.
don't think so.
We need one more. I'm gonna go see if I can sneak one. Uh, there's one right
I
here.
like Diablo as well, but
I actually did stream a little Diablo for once.
it's one of those games. I love the story, but the replay, not like it used to be.
I think my non-seasonal character is
Cool, halfway to 88.
mastery. I want haste. I think my non-seasonal character is like 650, almost 700 Paragon.
Dang.
Yeah, I played a whole awful lot of Diablo for a while there. But I have a barbarian. I have the Leap Quake build.
I like monk. I love my monk. The survivability of a monk in there is crazy.
I actually had started out playing a monk and just got so burnt out playing it. It became not fun for me anymore. So I got the barbarian. The barbarian is just stupid. It's like 4 buttons and you just roll your face across them.
You had every game of Tom Clancy on PlayStation? Nice. Dude, Splinter Cell was awesome. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell? That was, especially Double Agent? Wow.
You just got me 2 levels. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
You're a delight. No, I was saying though, the game that you probably played, or at least heard of, is Lunar.
Oh, yeah.
Silver Star Story.
I used to have that whole actual box.
I would say it's probably still easily my favorite game of all time.
That
I just love that game.
It came into Game Exchange one time. It's complete, fully complete. Back on PlayStation, back when what was the company that did that? They imported all
And
those
it was
Japanese
like
games.
It was like a big box.
Yeah. It had
and the front of it opened up.
Yeah. It had the necklace in it. It had like a cloth map.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But younger me, being the manhood-driven kid he was, gave the necklace to a girl because he thought it would impress her, when all it really was just a nerdy thing to do. I was a weird kid.
Let me see here. Because I saw it not that long ago. Yeah. Lunar Silver Star Story complete box set, Sony PlayStation. Used on eBay. They're selling anywhere from $120 to $275.
Good God. Well, that's about right.
Here's one that'll get you.
Sure what to do here. Oh, it's a midriff going on.
Final Fantasy 7, or no, I'm sorry, Final Fantasy 1. Nintendo NES complete in box, looks new in factory seal mint. $499.
Don't tell me that.
$499. But that's only ever gonna go up.
Yep.
I wish that I had a PlayStation.
Regular PlayStation?
Yeah, that worked.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can buy them anymore.
You can down here. There's a place called Game Exchange down here that sells them for $25.
Huh.
I also know how to repair them, so
Now I'm curious. I want to see something.
I do that
If
every
I
so
can,
often. I've actually done it locally a few times.
Digital. Nope.
I
want
keep getting
that
messages on videos to please make a video about it, but it's so involved. It's crazy. I still have yet to do one on how to repair the 72-pin connection inside an NES. I need to do that because it's so simple.
VR. Game Exchange, you said?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of that before. Find a store.
Man, this is work.
Yeah, they're a long way away from me. Closest one is in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Which is
Dang.
120 miles away.
Connecticut. Yeesh.
I actually had a friend that lived in Bridgeport. Could have had him get it for me. But can you buy a new PlayStation?
It's probably like $350 on a.
Sony PlayStation 1 Complete System, Amazon.com.
Probably $300 easy.
Buy used, $84.95. But they don't have them new anymore, I don't think. There's a renewed one. What is on? I've seen this. I'm curious what's on it though. The
Thief is a good game.
PlayStation Classic.
Look at something.
Curious if there's anything worthwhile on there, because I'll tell you what, if there's a Battle Arena, Cool Borders 2,
Oh, dude, I still love Cool Borders.
Final Fantasy 7, Grand Theft Auto. I might get it just for Metal Gear Solid. Be worth it to me. Siphon Filter, Tekken 3. There's really not a lot on there. Wild Arms.
You know, Final Fantasy VI is on PC. On Steam. It's like $16.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. I didn't even think about that. All right, I'm gonna exit out a while because I don't want to play. I can't. Well, not that I don't want to. I
Yeah,
just
I got you.
can't anymore. But let me log into Steam quick. I can find it.
Yeah, wow, Terra. Holy cow. Where am I going back? I forgot Ramal was in this one.
Uh,
This was really the first one when they first started introducing summons, wasn't it?
yeah, Espers.
Yeah.
Where is it? The store. There we go. And you know what I'm gonna do while I'm on here?
Oh.
Sec. Oh, I'm definitely dying.
Oh. Okay. Keep in mind, this is actually a port from the mobile version.
Oh, well, that's
So, yeah, that's a thing apparently.
yeah. I'd rather just
You have Chrono Trigger in here? Yo, if they have Chrono Trigger on Steam, they do. Holy shit!
I'm just gonna do this. Where is it?
Alright, come on, show some of the battles.
It's gonna pop up for you in a second. Alright, store. There we go.
Worst ports I've ever played. I love the original. This is. Wait, what's gonna pop up?
I sent you a Steam.
Oh.
friend
Gotcha.
link.
Cool.
Stop asking me for my birthday.
I'm trying to decide if I want to get Death Stranding. I'm saving all my money for Horizon Zero Dawn for PC though. And by the way, for those who are watching, if you're interested, we are going to be playing that on PC. Because the game is fucking epic.
Even like Secret of Mana, you can buy it on Steam, but it's not the Secret of Mana from which is frustrating to me.
It's such a shame, yeah. I mean, you can get mod packs that really fix stuff like that in games, but not the same.
Browse, Vermintide, Payday 2, $8. Jeez. I have a handful of games on here that I just think I have Age of Empires 2. I tried Albion for a little while. I don't know what Among Us is. I think somebody gifted it to me. Played Darkest Dungeon for a little while. I played Dark Story Online for a little while. Somebody gifted me Raft. I played Rocket League for 2 games before I wanted to jump off a cliff.
I actually really enjoyed Rocket League. It's pretty fun for a while.
I played a lot of Rust. And I just got Terraria not too long ago. I was playing Terraria for a little bit.
I had for a long time, for at least 3 or 4 years, until I finally just said, I'm done with it. I'm tired of all the crashing. Had a really big chunk of the YouTube community going for Ark. Ark and Injustice 2. They were really big viewer drivers. You get a lot of views with it, but Ark was really cool.
He was trying to get me to play Ark. I can't do. After playing Rust for so long, I can't do survival games.
And that's the problem I have, because these are games that you've got to constantly invest in. Time.
And then you constantly invest, especially with Rust. I don't know about so much in Ark, but the number one rule that you learn early on in Rust is that no one is your friend.
Yeah.
So I would sit there. We used to do a trio server. It was me and 2 of my buddies. We'd sit there. We'd get our base built. We'd have it all protected and everything like that, to the point where it would cost more money for someone to get into it than it would be for what they got out of it.
Right.
And we'd all go to bed, and the next morning we'd wake up and the base would be destroyed.
Yep.
From people coming and just dropping Z, because people don't care. It looks in an impressive base, so they're gonna come there and destroy it, and then you have to start over from scratch, and that just eventually it got. I don't know. I have had some of the highest highs and some of the lowest lows playing Rust. They're just, that type of game is just rough.
It really is. That's the thing with Ark. I got tired of it crashing. I was one of the first folks on YouTube to actually show gameplay. Got people interested in it because I was a part of the beta. And it would burn out a PC because it was so demanding. But after so many years, it still was constantly in development, and it crashed left and right. It was really cool for a while because you're taming dinosaurs, you're riding dinosaurs, and um, it was really cool when you have your own server. You can modify all the values. You can get God mode pretty much, and I loved to build. Like I used to love to build bridges. I would connect islands to the mainland. I'd have these expansive bridge networks all over the freaking map. Um, just because it was like a Zen thing for me. I loved it, but the game had so many problems. Even to this day, you still have so many problems with it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. Well, I'm with you, dude. I think I'm about to get off here. Listen, everybody, thank y'all for hanging out. It's back to work tomorrow for me, so I'm gonna get off here, get a couple hours sleep, or at least hopefully, and then I got to do some running around. But big shout out to Witch, a big shout out to Zob for hanging out. Hopefully he has a good trip this week. Goku, it's good to see you, buddy. Who else did we have? Nightbot, of course. King J popped in earlier. It's good to see all of y'all. But thank y'all. Y'all have a great day tomorrow. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise. And I'll see you tomorrow night for Halo when we continue that. All right? Have a good night. Peace.